Yo, what's good YouTube? It's your boy Lethabo Mampana and I'm back again with another YouTube video. If it's your first time up in this channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button so you can become part of the family. If you already subscribed to my YouTube channel, shout out to you. You and I are buddies. Hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm so that this video can be spread out to other people in recommendation. Then they can get to enjoy the good content that comes with this video. So guys, today is just another day in the life of a broke Forex trader where I'm simply trying to make my money off of Forex, trying to make money online in 2023. Guys, last week was hell. The NFP week was just too much. We got banned together with my WhatsApp community. By the way, guys, I have a WhatsApp group where it's a community of traders. We share ideas about trading. We share trade ideas. We share analysis. We share signals. We just talk about everything related to the market. So if you want to be part of that group, you just have to hit the subscribe button and hit me up on my WhatsApp. The numbers are at the beginning of this video, on the screen at the beginning of this video. So you just need to hit me up on that number. Then just tell me who your name is and just send me a proof that you are subscribed to my YouTube channel, and I will gladly save your number and I will add you into the group. So without any further ado, guys, I want us to check AUDCAD. So there's a pair that I took. There's a trade that I took on AUDCAD, and it's a sell because I'm still holding even now and it's currently in profit. So I want to share with you guys how I went about taking that trade. What is it that I saw, the reason why I took that trade, and everything basically as I normally do on my channel. I do everything transparently. I want you guys to follow along. I want you guys to actually understand how my journey started and how my journey is going without hiding any information from you guys. So without any further ado, guys, let's hop right into my laptop screen and let me show you how I analyzed AUDCAD and how it is still going at the moment. As you can see, here are the results. I'm still holding it. As you can see, it's still in profit. So I'm hoping it hits my take profit, but if not, I will just adjust my stop loss and I will just put it to break even so that I don't get to risk on the trade when I saw a nice profit. So like I said, without any further ado, let's get right into the video. Cheers. Alright guys, welcome to my laptop screen. So let me just quickly enlarge this so that it's clearly visible. So this is AUDCAD and it's currently on 4 hours. So I'm going to quickly head to daily time frame because that's where I started everything. So in today's video, this will be analyzed in a bit different way, but it's not so different because I'm pretty sure that you will be able to relate with how I did things, but it's not how I normally do things, but you will still understand because like I do on my channel, I simplify this thing as possible as I can. So I went to daily time frame. So on daily time frame, what I needed to check for is a direction. So I needed to see the market structure, and this is how it's looking. So I zoomed out to see it where it began, and I wanted to see everything clearly. Then I got a little bit confused, but then I realized that this is going to the downside, right? And I then wanted to focus on this price from here. I wanted to focus on the price from here, right? Then I saw that, okay, this is going to the downside. So no matter what you do, you can clearly see, or no matter what you can say, you can clearly see that this is going to the downside according to this thing here. And you can see here that it has just patched the structure to the downside, as you can see, meaning that we are going to the downside as per what we see on daily time frame at the moment. I then went to 4-hour time frame to see if everything makes sense there as well. So okay, let me wait for it. I don't know why network is doing like this. It's a bit too slow today. Okay, so we are now on 4-hour time frame. So this is how it is looking at the moment on 4 hours time frame. So we can clearly see that we have a high let me just say low, then lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. This is just simply following price action. Lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, and we want to see lower low to the downside. So what I then did is, on the last two lower lows, that's where I drew my trend line from. So I took my trend line from this lower low to this lower low. So this is the recent lower low, and this is another recent lower low before this lower lows there. So that's what I did. I drew a trend line here. Then I saw here that after price tapping onto that trend line there, what happened is price engulfed to the downside. So we saw a bearish engulfing. So meaning that, let me just highlight so that you can see what is happening here. That's what I saw. After price tapped into this order block, I mean, I'm so used to order blocks. After price tapped on that trend line, what happened is price then engulfed this bullish candle here. So there was a bearish engulfing, meaning that it engulfed this candle to the downside. Then I saw that, okay, it might mean that this is going to the downside now, because this was a lower high. But we also need to see our change of character to the downside before we can clearly say this is going to the downside, right? So okay, what happened is, here is a high, let me just say high here, then low, lower high, lower low. So then there was a change of character to the upside, higher high, higher low, then I would say higher high, because this to me looks like equal highs. So this is a higher high. So this was a higher low, meaning that we want to see this level being removed for a change of character. And indeed price did just that. It went to the downside, it changed character, and it went to the upside. So that's what I saw when I drew this trend line and noticed that this is a change of character. Then I noticed that there was an order block sitting here. So this is an order block that's sitting there, right? Okay, so then I was waiting for price to come and tap into this order block, then to further plummet, right? Yes, I know there is fair value gap, hence maybe price didn't come and tap into this order block, but I'm just trying to explain what I did on this pair. Right, so after this, I then went to a 1 hour time frame. So on 1 hour time frame, I saw that there was an engulfing to the downside on 4 hours, and there was a change of character to the downside, confirming that this is now a bearish market, right? Then when I get to 1 hour time frame, okay, I saw another order block which was here, or which is here because it's still here. So then I refined the one that I saw on 4 hour time frame, because price was already gone. Then I marked this order block. Then what happened is, I wanted to see price tapping into this order block, then reversing, right? It did just that. It tapped into this order block, then it reversed to the downside. But I still then went to 15 minutes time frame, because I believe when I saw this price, it was somewhere here. Then I wanted to go to the 15 minutes time frame to see what's happening on 15 minutes time frame. Guys, sometimes I even also confuse myself. So if you happen not to understand what I'm explaining to you right now on this pair, please just leave me a comment in the comment section down below, and I'll gladly explain to you everything so that you can understand. But I believe I'm making sense. So at first I went to daily time frame, right? Then from daily time frame, I wanted to see direction, of which it confirmed to me that it was going to the downside. Then I went to 4 hour time frame to further confirm that it is indeed going to the downside by verifying. Like I always say in my channel, do not take my word for it. We have to prove that indeed a certain pair is going a certain direction, right? So then we also did prove it that it was going to the downside, right? Then what I then did on 4-hour time frame is the two recent lower lows, I mean lower highs, because it was going to the downside. Two recent lower highs, I connected them in a form of trend line. Then I saw that the second touch on the trend line, which was the second lower low, when price tapped on that trend line, what it did, it engulfed on 4-hour time frame. So it gave us a bearish engulfing, right? So then it confirmed to us that indeed we are going to the downside. But then we couldn't just take that engulfing as a change of direction to the downside. We also wanted to see our change of character happening on 4-hour time frame, of which we then identified our low as our change of character. Then price then went to the downside and broke that level, then which happened to be our change of character. Then from there we marked out an order block. So that was our point of interest on 4-hour time frame, and we wanted to see price going to that going to that point of interest and tapping into it to further plummet. However, on 4 hours it didn't do so. I then went to 1-hour time frame to refine the point of interest, which is where I am at the moment. Guys, now I believe that it makes sense. I believe it does. I would like to believe so. Please, if you still do not understand, just make sure that you hit me up and I will explain everything in detail to you guys. So on 1-hour time frame, what I wanted to see an engulfing after this price tapped into this order block, right? So price went up, it tapped into the order block, then it went to the downside, it gave us a bullish candle, then there was our bearish engulfing. So that's where I entered the market. I entered the market from here. So this is where I entered the market. This is where I took my trade, and I do not remember exactly where my stop loss was, but I would like to believe it was somewhere above this zone. Then my take profit was supposed to be here. However, I was targeting this low here. So this is where I had put my take profit. So what happened is I ended up closing that trade manually because one of the members in my community WhatsApp group said I should close to save myself from the stress, and of which I did. Here is the profit on the screen. So I closed all the position, even the position of GU, which I held from last week Friday up until today. So I closed it, and yeah, this is how it's looking, as you can see. And this is how I analyzed AUDCAD in a nutshell. This is how I caught a sell on AUDCAD. And yeah, I think this is where I'm gonna leave the video, guys, for today. And if you have any questions, just kindly send me a message in my WhatsApp, then I will add you to my WhatsApp community group. Then we can get to engage there, or you can just simply leave me a comment in the comment section down below, so that it helps the channel grow for engagement, you know what I mean. And also leave me a like so that this video can be spread out to other people. Guys, I also want to grow this YouTube, man. So please help me. I need you guys. I need you. So guys, I would like to believe this was very educational. Then if, like I said, if you do not understand, you can just simply hit me up. I'm always online, and I make sure that I reply as swiftly as possible. As you can see, even on my YouTube channel, when you comment, I make sure that I reply to your comments. I don't want to leave you guys hanging. So I'm going to leave everything here, and until then, it has been your boy Lethabo Mampana. I'm out. Peace.